And we're good. All right, we're all good. What's up, everybody? Yay, 5 by 5, hear you now. Cool. All right. So, guys, I mainly want to talk about healing, healing device. Okay, a red pill or two might slip in there. Let me just check if we're live on Facebook because anyone watching from Facebook? I think all of the chats come in over here wherever you are. So if you're on Facebook, put Facebook, yay! Let me just check. Oh, looks like I'm live on Facebook. Okay, I'm live on Facebook. Good. All right. I know what the hell's going on here. All right. So we're good. So I mainly want to talk about healing, guys, because I could red pill. You guys know what's going on. Um, I mean, I don't want to talk about tonight, how Joe Biden has been executed years ago. Everything you're watching on TV is a movie. I mean, like, why would it not be? How would you know the difference of when you turn Netflix on and you watch a show? A show called The West Wing. It showed, like, it's fictitious characters, but it was like a show, right? And it was a fictitious president. I think that was the name of it. I watched Zero TV, and when I was doing acting, people would say to me, "Oh, Tenor, did you see that actor in that thing?" And I would be like, "No." And they're like, "Tenor, you're acting and stuff. You're an aspiring actor. Why don't you watch television and movies and see what's going on?" I'm like, "Because I don't really give a fuck what's going on anywhere else. I'm not trying to be like anyone else. I'm Tenor. I'm gonna be Tenor, and I don't need to see what's going on anywhere else. I just know the truth." So there you have it. But anyway, people have a hard time comprehending that they're watching a movie, right? But they're like, "Oh, we're out of our minds," right? But then they turn on TV and they watch a movie and it's so realistic, right? Because that's technology and CGI and all of these things. But they have the hardest time comprehending that when they just switch the channel. Same thing, it's on the television, they just switch the channel, whether it's CNN or whether they think they're actually watching live um, hearings, like right now, even today, like, or yesterday, some woman is testifying about child trafficking and certain things and yada yada. People actually think that that's real and it's a production. Because anyway, and I said I wasn't going to talk about this, so let's not talk about that. At any rate, don't get nervous, anyone. Okay, we're healing. All right. Now, whether you think I'm batshit crazy or not, whether you think I'm crazy because I drove around back and forth across the country in a mystery machine that on the side of it says pandemic, human trafficking, and election fraud. And I risked my life for 2 years driving around and speaking the truth because I have balls of steel. Because people have to stand up for the truth and we have to share the truth. And we're going to share the truth about healing as well. It's all truth. It's all truth. And it's coming. It's coming. I love you all, whether you're suffering with sheepnesia or not. I still love you. And I have a total mind shift. And I'm going to be here for you when you're ready to awaken and when you have questions. But for tonight, let's talk about healing. Okay. We're building a great team. I drove back and forth across the country. I've been everywhere, rallies. I've been on truth tours. I've been doing my small part that God wants me to do, trying to avenge Jesus and make sure justice is coming for all that deserve it, for the evils that have been happening for a long, long time. Doing my small part. But God guided me back home and I've been chilling. And I apologize that I've been somewhat quiet, but I've been busy. I've been very busy, everyone. And Mike says hello. Mike is a big fan of mine. He hasn't told anyone publicly yet. And soon there will be a Tenor Talk discount for any of my pillow um, products very soon. I love you, Mike. Thank you for everything you do. Who would have thought that like a pillow guy would expose election fraud globally, huh? Anyway, when you know, you know. But anyway, I've shifted into healing. And we have dozens and dozens and dozens of stories. Dozens. We've had shows. We bring people on. We have testimonials. A little frequency device, right? Now, most of you know Tesla, right? The guy they most likely murdered and took all of his files because we're supposed to have free energy by now. If you guys didn't know that, I'm not going to get into the red pilling, but anyway, Tesla spoke about if you want to think in terms of the universe, think energy, vibration, and frequency. This little frequency device is changing lives. And what's happening now, if you notice that truth is rolling out all over the place. Truth is rolling out over the place. This isn't brand new. It's been around for a few years. It's out of Germany. But what can no longer happen is that beautiful, amazing things that are good for humans. We're not supposed to be sick to begin with. God created us perfect, disease free. We're only sick because evil entities over eons and eons have taken over. They poisoned us. They poisoned us in our minds, with our food, in our water, in the television, in the programming. I won't get too red pilly, but we're going to learn about all this. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. God won, and nothing can stop what is coming. And that's the truth. And so we're able to talk about a device like this now that's been suppressed. Beautiful devices, the power that we have, that we can tap into, that we all have. We're all created equal. We're all one. Uh, we we have that power. There might be a troll. That's cool. We can leave the trolls. See, I love the trolls because they are an example of how they have no proof. They're miserable. They're probably dying. They're probably sick and dying. And I have proof after people, all of these people in the chat here, other than the one troll who should be embarrassed to be here, because we have proof, and there's just a troll that works for Satan or is just lost. And I want to tell them that I love them. And hopefully they're going to learn something. I'll leave them here for a little while unless they get just totally out of control, or I get another text that says, Tenor, they're disrupting us. But let's leave them here for a while because we have to love everyone. That's what's wrong with this person. Nobody loves them. Okay? Nobody loves this person, most likely. Okay? And when you don't have love and you can't share love and you can't share beautiful things and truth, that's an example of what happens to you. If you see that happening in the chat, that's what happens when nobody loves you and you're sick. And this person is the perfect example, desperately needing this. And some of my red pill videos so I can cure them of sheepnesia. Because I love them, because I used to hate these people. I used to get angry, but I love them and they need love. And that's what's going on. So anyway, we don't want to let them take them too much. I love you, whoever you are. Stick around. You're going to learn something. And I totally suggest that you get yourself one of these devices, and you can change your life and you can feel love, because you're carrying a lot of ancestral baggage, which this device teaches you as well. Okay. I told you we were going to have fun tonight, everybody. Now, just text me when it gets totally out of control. But let's show compassion for this lost soul who doesn't know what love is. Okay. I want to know what love is. Okay. We love you. Okay. So hopefully we can change you tonight. If not, the next chat. Okay. Anyway, we've got a frequency device. We're changing lives. We've got my sister, after 6 decades of asthma. She had a relapse because she went away and she subjected herself to a lot of stuff, a lot of stress, fire, smoke, burning fire, animals. And so she had a little relapse, but she came back home. She's back on track. You see how truthful, you see how honest I am? But she's back on track. We have 2 other women in our family that got Healy's, that they had asthma. They have symptoms no longer. They're not taking their medications. They're on the road to healing. Oh boy, am I frozen? My screen froze up, but let me keep going. Please send in the chat if I'm still going after you hear me say I'm frozen, if I'm still going. Actually, let me check the live very quickly and let's see if I'm still going. They had asthma. They have symptoms no longer. They're not taking their medications. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I knew I was good. I was hoping you'd say I was great. But anyway, so we have so many stories after stories after stories, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, you have a troll that has zero proof that wants to just come in and poo poo. Maybe they're AI, right? We'll learn about that too, guys. We have like AI that comes in, artificial intelligence. Yeah, they're not even human. So pay them no mind. Just love them. And I love you. Is it Bringer of Light? Oh, I love you so much. Tell me what's wrong, Bringer of Light. Why does nobody love you? Why do you have no love? Why are you so miserable? You could email me. By the way, I suggest that they email me. Let me bring my let me put my email address. Is it up there, guys? TennersTribe at Gmail. I suggest that the miserable person that nobody loves, that needs healing, it's the biggest example of needing healing. And this device, it will help you. I know it will. It will definitely help you. So make sure you get the email address there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and check this out. And we love you, and we have to say goodbye to you right now. Okay? But I love you. Okay. Bye bye now. Now, frequency healing, folks. It's real. It's real. My main admin on my Telegram channel, Tina, frequencies. See this right now? I have frequency running directly with a coil right now to myself. I'm running release. I'm releasing like problems, and I'm relaxing. But over here on the second Healy, I'm sending myself frequency. I'm sending myself frequency on my aura reading. It's pretty cool. There's so much to learn, everyone. We are changing lives. If you want any more information about this, please email me. Okay, it's right on the screen there. TennersTribe@gmail.com. If someone invited you tonight and you're watching this and you're learning about frequency, make sure you get back with them, and we'll make sure that we get you more information. Okay? I don't want to stay on too long. I just want to give you the facts about this. Okay? I was talking about my sister. We have two women that suffer greatly or dearly with fibromyalgia. They're getting rid of their pain. They're sleeping through the night. We have my friend Karen in Oregon, who I met on tour in the Truth Tour. She was in a coma just over 4 years ago. She's been on oxygen full time for 4 years. She's more than probably 70% off of her oxygen. I believe she just wears it when her sleep because it's still in her mind right now. And I'm going to work with her to get her completely off the oxygen. But this device is helping her to be about 50-70%. Is that true, Karen? You're in the chat there. Let the people know in the YouTube chat. We've got Sharon in Arizona, who I met, and her family. Her dad was receiving frequency. Didn't even have the device. Her dad was receiving frequency for a few weeks, and his diabetes symptoms disappeared, and he's no longer on insulin. Okay. I just wrote a couple of notes here. We have my friend Shelby in Florida, who was bleeding. She's no longer bleeding. Her 8-year-old daughter was sick with a cold. They ran the bacteria and the tonsils on, I believe, the shiver frequency. She ran them back to back, and the next day, and she had a fever, 104 fever, her daughter. Next day, perfectly fine. I mean, it's story after story after story. My eyesight, my reading glasses are over here. And I used to have to wear glasses to be able to see my computer, and I'm running the studio. I'm in Restream. I'm streaming to 5 different platforms now. And I used to have to be able to wear these glasses to be able to see things. You clearly see that I'm operating the studio, checking things without the reading glasses. The frequencies are helping my eyes. Now, in all fairness, you guys know me. I'm truth and from the heart. I started, it's for another show because I want to do a show mainly on this. I started to tap in to my power that we all have. The power that this device is helping us tap into. Okay? We all have that. You may have heard of people like Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton talking to you about, they want to call it the quantum field because people don't want to upset people that don't believe in God or creator. The creator gave us everything we need, and this is helping us tap into that power that we all have. This is real, everyone. Get used to this. And I tapped once or twice into that power, and I was able to manifest, and I was able to do what you're supposed to do by claiming your power and your healing. And you can manifest all kinds of things in your lives. We're responsible for that. We changed that. Okay. And I want to talk more about that. Not tonight, though. I want people to know about this device, and I want you to get your hands on this device. And you can try this device out for 2 weeks and you can send it back if you don't get any results. But I want to let you know right now, if you get your hands on this device and you get it and you get it in your hands and you start running frequencies, you're not going to return it. You're not going to return it because it's going to change your life. Now, I think on Monday, please just send me any type of email. It's all confidential. If you want any type of information, anything at all, I can send you videos that are important and specific to you. Everyone's different, okay? Please, for you, send me an email and tell me what's going on in your life that you would like to fix, whether it's mental, whether you have anxiety, depression, whether you have physical ailments, or you're worried about a family member that you want to ask a question about. Will this device help with this? Will it help with that? I'm I'm asking you to please send me an email. I will answer every email. I have shifted just about full time into this device because that's what God wants me to do. We have a beautiful team online. Everyone that has this device that is changing their lives, changing their family members' lives. This is real, everyone. You're not committing and signing your life away by sending me an email and just asking me a question. You're not. No one's coming to save you. So if it's too much, and I'm truthing from the heart. Sometimes you don't want to hear it. If it's too much for you to, if it's too complicated and too much, I know you know how to use an email because you're watching a video somewhere on your phone right now or your computer. So chances are you know how to send an email. If it's too complicated or too exhausting or just too much for you to send an email to me to ask a question about this, to take a step in making your life better or a family member, then you're fucked. You're just fucked. You have to take the step. You have to want to make change in your life. And this is what we're doing with this device. Okay? This is what we're doing. I haven't been checking the chat. It looks like there's great stuff in there of people in the YouTube chat. If you're on Rumble, I suggest you come over to YouTube and watch this live, because the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat are very active. Okay, you can go to TennerTalk.com. You can go to TennerTalk.com right now, and you can just click my YouTube. Okay, right there. Go to TennerTalk.com, and I want you to come over to YouTube. If you're watching on Rumble right now, just jump over to YouTube right now. Check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And there's some great stuff going on in the YouTube. I want you to hear from the people in the YouTube chat, the live chat right now, that their lives are being changed. Don't take my word for it. I want you to hear from these people. Okay. So at any rate, please send me an email or get with the person that invited you here tonight that wanted you to hear about this device. Okay. I'm going to try. Tina, let me know. I'm going to just try to share this quick video and let me know. Let me know if it's going to play, please. Let me see if I've got it on. I do. Okay. Let me go back over here. Please let me know if this is going to play. Tina, please text me. Okay, guys, couldn't hear it. So I will put the link to that video, which I suggest you watch. You can learn a little bit briefly. Um, you can learn a bit briefly about it. So, um, does anyone have any questions? In the I'll look in the chat if anyone has any questions. I don't want to be on too long, but I'm going to be back on, guys. I'm going to be. I have a lot to say, but I'm focused and concentrating on frequency healing because we're literally changing just about everybody's life that this is coming into contact with. And I suggest anyone that's interested, please email me, and I have a video that I could send to you where we do a live aura reading. Okay, we do an aura reading. One person is in a different state. You take their information, you put it into the database, you read their aura. It's frightening. Anyone, come on, comment on this if you see what the aura reading does. It's frightening. There's no doctor, there's no therapist, there's nobody that you can go to that will do a reading right down to your core. It tells you about your ancestral baggage. It tells you what is plaguing you in your subconscious. There's no way for you to know about that. It tells you about parents and grandparents. It's totally insane and accurate. And you can send frequency to that aura reading, which will take you out of your present state, it's a little uncomfortable to read about yourselves, right? It's a little uncomfortable to see what's going on. It shows you your present state, your depression, what things that you're ailing from, and it puts what the desired state is, the desired state that you want, and you run frequency. You run frequency through your aura reading and other frequency programs like Bach flowers, Australian bush flowers, homeopathic remedies and psyche, Schussler salts, I Ching. And believe it or not, you run frequencies, you send frequencies, and the frequencies are sending these remedies to you. Oils. It's so hard to explain, everybody, but it is real. And by sending frequency, you are changing your mental state and your physical state. I have mainly been treating my father with frequencies. Okay. I see him often in person, but I run frequencies every day and every night on him. So 90 to 95% of the time, I'm treating my father just with frequencies, not in his presence. I know that might be hard to comprehend. I treat him with frequencies, not in his presence. Okay? He's about 8 miles from where I am now, but it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can send frequencies. And I have my father off of 5 medications, and my goal is to have him off of every single medication and walking again with his walker because he's mostly in a wheelchair. Okay? Um, so there's just gonna be great story after great story after great story. That's what's happening with this, and what I want is I owe one or two people an aura reading. You got lost in the shuffle, so make sure you send me an email at TennersTribe@gmail.com. Put aura reading in the subject field, and I'm gonna gift an aura reading to somebody that emails me. Okay, first person that emails me that's not involved with the Healy, I'm going to gift you an aura reading. We're going to analyze you, and we're going to do a root cause analysis, which this also does, and it's going to show you what's going on physically in your body. If you have pains, if you have things coming on, this device lets you know what's the cause. Okay, you might have a pain in your back, you might have migraines. There's nothing to do with your head. It has to do with other things. That's how accurate and brilliant and amazing this thing is. Am I right, everybody? I mean, can I get a hell yeah in the chat here for those of you that have this Healy and it's changing things for you? Before we part, can you just put in the chat what the Healy is doing for you, whether it's just getting you a full night's sleep? Okay, this device is fully recognized to treat chronic pain associated with fibromyalgia, mental illness, anxiety, and depression. It's known and recognized for that through the FDA. Now, don't you think most of your physical ailments are going to start up here? We can leave all of the satanic stuff out by, you getting poisoned to death with your food and your water and the air. But logically, most of your ailments are mental. This talks everything else into. This breaks everything else down. So if you can get this in order and you could start sleeping right away, imagine what's going to happen. Imagine what's going to happen, right? So that's it. TennersTribe at Gmail. Okay, if you wanna do an aura reading, it doesn't have to be online. Okay, we can work privately. Your information isn't going anywhere. Anyone that wants information, more information, if you want the video that I tried to play, I'd love to email it to you so you can watch that brief video. And I'd like to give you any information. So if you're watching from my platforms and you're just here and nobody sent you, then please send me an email, TennersTribe@gmail.com. I will get you all the information that you want, and I will guide you through this process. I will be with you every step of the way. That if you want to get one of these in your hands, I will make sure that you get the right one. Okay? And we have an amazing team on Telegram. We're starting to build platforms on Facebook as well for those that are not on Telegram. And we've got some great things coming. We've got a great family, okay, growing with this, because it's real. This is what God wants. God wants us all to heal. Okay, so we're starting, and nothing can stop what is coming. The truth is coming, and that's it. And the truth can no longer be suppressed. Okay, freedom of speech is back. You see that it's coming back. Nothing can stop what is coming. And something like this would get you murdered in the past if you tried to talk about this, but it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. And guys, we're changing lives. I'm so excited. And we've got a few more days in the month. They're giving 40% off some of these models. So please send me an email so I can get you information. And if you want that aura reading, send me an email, TennersTribe@gmail.com, and put in there, Tenor, I would love to have an aura reading. If you want questions about what you think the Healy might want to cure mentally or physically, send me a detailed email about what you're looking for yourself, and ask me, um, if I think it could help and stuff like that. I will be honest with you, and I will send you testimonials. I will send you places to read about other people's experiences in groups with 70, 80,000 people. Okay, it's not a group that I made up with 10 people to lie to you so you buy one. It's not. The proof is in the pudding. Okay, so don't want to stay on too long. I love you guys, and if you're just stumbling upon this for the first time and you're actually interested in other interesting things like election fraud and human trafficking and the pandemic and the truths that are coming and the global military operation that's been going on to clean up the planet and things like that, I have all of that information too. I even have old videos on my Rumble channel. They used to be on my YouTube, but they silenced me and they deleted me and they threw it in the garbage. But I have them all on my Rumble channel. So if you guys are interested in that stuff, make sure you hook up with me, and make sure you get your butt over to TennerTalk.com. And right on my homepage is all of my social media, TikTok and Truth Social and Twitter and Facebook, blah, blah, blah. It's all there right on the homepage. So make sure you hook up with me so you don't miss anything. But I want to stay focused on healing, because this is real and this is what's happening. And it's very exciting to be a part of helping to change people's lives. You saw it in the chat. And I didn't see her. Did anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? We had to put our troll in timeout. So anyway, if you have questions, please, okay? I'll beg you on your behalf. I will beg you on your behalf. Please ask a question. It's confidential. You have my word. You have my word. It's confidential. Send me an email and ask me a question. Please, please take your power back. Please get one of these into your hands, because this helps you tap in to the power that we all have. And we can get further into that. And we have videos of talking about quantum physics and how this is a bridge into that quantum field that's out there for us. Okay. We can no longer deny the truth. And this is happening. Okay. I know it sounds too good to be true. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it is true. I promise you, I promise you that it is true. And all you have to do is ask questions and look further into it, and we will get you the information. So please get with your person that invited you here tonight. And if you're just someone that's been following me and you're here and no one invited you, then I invited you. Congratulations. Welcome, everyone. So send me an email there, and I would love to get you more information. I love you all. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this because I've been kind of quiet, but I have been busy doing this, but I have a lot to say. And we have to continue to speak the truth, and we have to do our part to restore the planet to the way that it was given to us many, 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 many years ago. It was given to us perfect, disease-free, evil-free, and we were free. We were sovereign beings. We weren't sick, and everything was beautiful. And that's coming back, everyone. That's the good news. God wins. I love you all. Have an amazing night, and make sure you connect with me on all of my social media, because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking about a lot of stuff. My next chat, I believe I want to talk a little bit about the inauguration that Trump got on January 20th when they think he left Washington. I did 2 videos with Derek Johnson. Shout out to Derek Johnson, who's been steadfast in explaining the military operation that's been going on worldwide, which is great news. And you can watch it unfold in real time. It's the most solid information that we have on the planet, folks, about the operation that's really going on. It really is. So I want to talk more about that. I want to talk about Biden's funeral. I want to give you my thoughts about what I see happening and what's coming. I want to do that in my next chat. But this chat, I hope, is getting you to email me at TennersTribe at Gmail, so you can find more about this, so you can change your life and change your family's life. Change their lives. Be a part of it. Be active. They need you. Even if they have sheepnesia. Okay? Even if your family has sheepnesia and they think you're batshit crazy, if you just call them up and you say hello and here's what I did, guys, I wanted to tell you about something. I'm changing my life and I want to help you. We don't have to talk about anything other than health. Okay? I guarantee you that that's going to get you to start to talk to your family, and it's going to bond you again. I speak from experience. I speak from experience. So I think that you should do that. And I want to make sure that you hook up with me on all of my social media, because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking right there. TennerTalk.com. The links will be in the description box when these videos are finished and they render. But go to TennerTalk.com, right on the homepage. Make sure you hook up with me everywhere. I know I'm repeating myself. Tenner, stop repeating yourself. Well, that's what I do. I talk. I just talk, 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 talk. But please send me an email for you. For you. Please send me an email and ask me a question. It's confidential. Okay? I love you all. Have an amazing night. Jesus and justice for all.